I need that BlackTree TV. I need that BlackTree TV. I need that BlackTree TV. BlackTree TV.
Much obliged. What do you have?
Drink of water.
Well, you might as well come out with it. You never come in my place without you got a itch and pick me to scratch.
You got a back room here, Junior.
So?
It's got a bed in it.
Sometimes I sleep.
There's a rumor going around. This particular rumor has you renting it out to teenagers.
It ain't so.
I'm betting it is. I'm also betting that ain't all it's used for.
What are you talking about?
Found a colored boy out on the highway all beat up last night. Now, somebody had painted a white KKK on his forehead.
You got no proof my back room was used for that?
Not yet. Are you boys today?
Okay, John.
Hello, John. Getting any?
Hear your wife had another baby, Tolbert. Makes 10, don't it?
Last time I counted. Done run out of fingers to count on. Asking Junior about that back room of his, John?
No. I was telling him.
Unless my calendar's a liar, this is your last day in office. You're out on your keister tomorrow noon. How'd it feel having a nigger take your job?
He's voted into office. I was voted out.
John, some around here just can't understand how you let that black boy walk in and take your job away from you. You've been raised around here and all.
Because it's the law, Rankin.
You know as well as I do he didn't get a single white vote out of the whole county.
According to the law, black or white don't make no difference. A vote's a vote. That's the law.
Yeah, I reckon it is. Who made that law, you suppose?
You looked upon the city as it crumbled neath the dead. Watched the golden valleys as they turned to crimson red. From the blood of fellow men, and yet you turned your head, and not in all the tears for which you cried had a single tear been shed, really shed.
Everything quiet?
I can hear the grass growing.
Who's got the duty tonight, you or Warren?
Me?
Where's Warren now?
Out on the state highway, I imagine.
Move him to stop running that trap.
Well, now, can't rightly blame him, can you? We're all out of work tomorrow.
Warren, this is Sheriff Little. Where are you? Over.
I'm just sitting out here on number 10. Scratching, chewing, not doing much and nothing to speak of, over.
You wouldn't be running a Yankee trap, would you, Warren? Over.
No, Sheriff, I'm bird watching. Over.
Wrap it up, Warren. Bring it on in. Over.
10-4.
Another try, for it's too late. Yet in time we found a little peace instead of hate. It took 1,000,000 years to complicate simplicity. One brotherhood's as simple as to start with you and me. One brotherhood's as simple as to start with you and me.
How are you?
Well, why are you stopping us?
Just a habit I ain't learned how to break yet.
I wasn't exceeding the speed limit.
Bet you were.
You ought to keep everything inside.
I'm just thinking what comes after Monday. I don't know anything but the law.
I don't know how children can be so cruel. Margaret got off the school bus crying.
I don't have much money saved, Julia.
Yesterday it was little in a woodpile. Today it was catch a little by the toe. If she hollers, let her go.
I've been thinking maybe I'd apply for the highway patrol.
The sympathy
That's why the
the
highway
same
patrol's got a
children's
pension
mothers have
plan.
been giving me. Oh, God, I'm so tired of
When you get out of Colusa County,
Oh, we're so sorry about it all, Missy. So sorry.
I suppose I'll have to show him the file setup, all that Monday.
The ones that don't say nothing.
All those years in the military police, he probably knows more about files than I do.
Hey, Little, you gonna let a nigga take your job, Little? What's the matter, Little? You chicken? Sure he's chicken. He's chicken Little. Chicken Little. Chicken, chicken.
Before that last election, nobody in this county would have dared do that to you. Nobody.
What do they expect me to do, Julia? Kill him?
How do you feel? Feel like I'm gonna be a good sheriff. If they let you mean?
If they let me, I'm gonna be a good sheriff.
If they don't, you'll be a dead one.
You mind if I go along with you today?
And hold my hand?
Jim, you haven't even got a deputy. Those organizers who helped get you elected, man, they done flew back north like big birds. You're all alone now, and no deputy.
I've got a handful of applications.
Then why haven't you hired one?
Because I'm not officially the sheriff of Colusa County until noon.
Come on, kids. Let's go see if your daddy's honor guard is ready.
Well, I guess it's about that time. Baby, you gotta look at the bright side of things, you know. Just think about it. For the first time in history, people have a sheriff they can call a boy. Now, don't you go worrying, huh? See you later.
I just can't believe it. Be careful, son.
Okay, Mama. Walk me outside. There's a big crowd.
A dead hero makes a poor father.
Look, even the dumbest white man has to know if he kills me, 1,000 will take my place.
And out of that 1,000, there is not one that can take your place with me. I am your woman, your children's mother. And you are my life.
That's why I'm doing it. Hi, pretty. You gonna be a good girl while Daddy's gone? But you, big man, you gonna take care of mommy? Come on. Good luck. Thank you, John. Thank you, Rick. Thank you. Mama. Thank you.
You're a fool if you're not scared.
I'm no fool.
Morning, Mayor.
Morning, Mayor. Morning, Mayor.
Morning, Mayor.
Morning, Mayor.
Morning, hell. It's noon. What's the matter? You mean you got no work to do?
Yeah, I'm away.
Well, I can see at a glance there's no law in Colusa County at this moment. He's due here at noon, ain't he?
Not really any need for you to be here, Mayor. All I'm going to do is...
Don't tell me. As long as I'm here, I know there won't be any incidents.
What makes you think there would be if you weren't here, Mayor?
This scratching, gum-chewing, backwater nothing you got for a deputy, that's what. First deputy this county ever had, I thought ought to be locked up for loitering. I know his daddy, and I know his daddy's daddy, just like it. Neither one of them was anything, nothing.
Mayor, you got no right talking about my kin that way.
And your grandmama, old lady Sarah Springer, she's the worst of the lot. Know it for a fact. Used to go with her. Terrible. Terrible.
You may be the mayor of this town.
Don't me be to it, boy. I am the mayor. Anything happens to this colored boy, we'll have the wash and pickaboos all over Colusa County by sundown. And we don't want that. You understand me? Wash.
Gee-ya.
When the princes and the peasants each look back at you the same. When a friend that you had known before can't quite recall your name. When each morning there's a cloudy sky to keep the sun from showing, then you know you are your own. Sometimes that's all that keeps you going. Neath the chimneys and the rooftops of the village safe and sound, no one sees the face nor hears the feet that walk the moaning ground. And the stillness of the alleys and the highways keeps a-growing. So you say you are your own, and that alone will keep you going.
Well, come on in.
Through the dampness of the dawn, now by the road you walk alone. And you think on days when you had laughed or all the love you'd known. But your head is low, avoiding thoughts of times you'll soon be known. When to say you are your own ain't quite enough to keep you going.
Thank you.
These are the keys to everything. Files, patrol cars, cells. There's a drunk sleeping it off in the back. Let him out when he wakes up.
Well, is that all I have to know?
I got a clue for you, boy.
Bring it! I'm the #1 citizen of this town, Price, and this town is the county. I reckon you know some of the problems you're liable to run into.
I was born in this town, Mayor.
When you hit a wall you think you can't climb over, dig under or go through, you come to me. Don't go picking up that phone to call Washington or the NAACP. If you hit a snag, come to me with it first. Might be I can get it unsnagged for you.
What if you can't, Mayor?
How's that?
Suppose I have a problem and you can't help me solve it.
Well, all I'm asking you to do is give me a chance to try. Is that asking too much?
You weren't asking, Mayor. You were telling.
Well, hell, I'm used to telling. I ain't used to asking. Shut up, Jim. What are you men still hanging around for? Go away, all of you. Get.
I was voted out of office because I've been a bad sheriff. I was voted up because I ain't colored. Say something funny?
I've been meaning to have a talk with you about your complexion.
Oh, you. Hey, Julie, I'm the first man in the whole state to get hit over the head with black power. You think that's funny?
Johnny, what is it? Tell me.
You know I planned to show him around the office. I was going to explain the files to him and all that. When it come right down to it and we was face to face, I couldn't say a thing. I walked out. And I have a bad feeling. I have a feeling they're going to get him. Just a matter of time.
I was worried about you when you didn't come home for supper.
How long have you been here?
About 3 hours. Oh, Fred's staying with the children.
Why didn't you come inside?
I didn't think it would look right. It's only your first day.
I don't want you to do this again. Have you been playing the radio?
What is it? What's wrong?
You stay here. I'll be right back. I'm gonna let this town know it's got a new sheriff.
What the devil's going on?
I don't know, Mayor. I'm not your sheriff anymore.
Well, it sounds like the Russians are coming.
How old are you?
28.
You finished high school?
Yeah?
What happened in my town last night?
Nothing that I know about, Mayor.
Nothing. It sounded like a Chinese fire drill.
Look, Mayor, yesterday was my first day on the job. Now, if you want to go and take a look under the hood of my car, you will find over $100 worth of damage.
You know who did it?
No, sir.
An insurance cover?
No, sir.
Well, did you? Well, have it fixed and build a city.
I see you didn't fill out the space stating why you wanted to be a deputy sheriff.
They've been whipping our heads for years now. I figure it's our turn.
I can't use you, Harley.
How come?
The job calls for maintaining law and order, not whipping heads.
You was raised in this town, and you know how Whitey's been down on us ever since we was kids. And now you gonna tell me?
I'm telling you I can't use you.
Oh, man, I've been thinking you was a soul. First thing I hear, I come in here, and you yes son that old white mare. Well, you ain't no soul. You ain't nothing.
I'm the sheriff. Not the white sheriff, not the black sheriff, not the soul sheriff, but the sheriff. That's it.
No, man, that ain't it. And I'm gonna tell you one
No,
more
you're
thing.
not gonna tell me nothing. Don't let your mouth get you in trouble, Harley. Now get out of here. Wilkes. Have a seat, Brad. How'd you like Vietnam?
I ain't scared of hell no more.
Special forces, eh?
Medical specialist.
It doesn't say why you want to be a deputy sheriff.
I don't want to be a deputy.
How's that?
I want to get married. And that takes money. And at the present time, this seemed to be the best job around.
You know, it could be the worst job around.
Could be.
It's yours.
Afternoon. You got anything else for me to do?
Drain pipe on the side of the house needs fixing.
I did it.
There's a loose board up here on the porch.
Not anymore.
Hose needs a new washer.
Not anymore.
The hinge on the kitchen cabinet's broken.
Not anymore.
Oh, Johnny, why don't you just go fishing?
Call the Highway Patrol headquarters at the Capitol. They're hiring men. In their 20s. All of them high school graduates, even some with college. Do I look old to you?
Ancient.
I'm serious.
I know you are. That's why I'm not. You're not going to seduce me into any suicide pact.
Make you feel so old. Old and sort of worthless. It's Warren.
How you today, John?
I'll make it. What's up?
Well, Benji's over at the pool hall. Still wearing his gun.
What?
He wants to be the first white man Price tries to arrest. Says he'll kill him.
Well, why are you coming to me with this?
It's still your county as far as I'm concerned, John.
Well, I'm not the law anymore.
If you ain't the law, then there ain't none.
They don't mean nothing.
Then why do they do it?
Hey, boy. There's a new law around here, ain't you? Thought you might want to know. There's a man over in the pool room wearing a gun. He says he'll kill you. You try to take it away from him.
My glass is empty, and so are my eyes. The lights are dim, and so am I. I drink not to think. I hate to go home. Home's where the hurt is. My sweet love is gone. Gone like a leaf.
Hello, John.
Hello, Benji.
What brings you out in the heat of the day?
Funny you should ask that, Benji. I was just sitting at home minding my own business. A little birdie flew in through the window.
You ought to be putting screens on them windows, John.
Little birdie said that there was a fool down at the pool room. Setting the law up for a killer.
Rack. They got a stick, John. I'll play you a game.
I sure do wish you'd take that gun off, Benji.
Nah. I reckon I'll keep it on till the sheriff tells me to take it off. You want a break?
When winter sets in, my life is so empty. Since my bird has flown.
I sure do wish you'd take that off.
Nah. I'll keep it on.
Home for the breeze. My sweet love is gone.
Now, you boys pass the word around the creeks and the gullies. Nobody kills the law in Colusa County. He's just sleeping. Goes to show you what a hard day at the pool room can do to a man.
Mr. Little. I don't want you to do that again, Mr. Little.
I can't imagine what you're talking about. But I can tell you this, Sheriff. That boy lying on the floor in there is a crack shot. He come from a long line of crack shots.
I have to do my own job, Mr. Little. I don't want anybody to do it for me.
I apologize for saving your life, Mr. Price.
You're double parked.
Afternoon, Miss Little.
Afternoon, Homer. Is the mayor in?
He's in his study. The mayor, he's feeling kind of poorly today.
He's celebrating last night?
That ain't for me to say.
Come in.
What's the matter, Mayor? You come on to some bad ice?
That's not funny. You know that's not funny, don't you? Sit down.
You did send for me, didn't you?
Don't be impatient with me, Little. I'm an old man. I'm not going to live past 110, I'm certain of it.
Excuse me, Mayor, but how long you want me to sit here?
I don't care whether you sit there or not. You can lie down if you want to. Homer! Homer! Get in here! Come in, quick! Now, you see him? You see a little son of a bitch? You see him? I see him. Well, quick, get the gun. Squirrel getting all my pecans. Little gangster's out there every day. Hauling away more than him and his whole family can eat. When he can't find enough on the ground, he shakes them off the limbs. I hear you busted Benji Springer's head for him.
I wasn't going to stand by and see him put a bullet through that badge I wore all those years.
Then why didn't you make a citizen's arrest? At least that way we could have got him sent away to state pen for a while. Benji Springer's stupid. He thinks he's a little Dutch boy with his finger in the dike.
He ain't the only one. What are you doing?
Patching the wormholes so I can get a draw. Good cigars are too expensive. I buy seconds and thirds.
How many holes does a cigar have to have before you give up on it?
It makes no difference. As long as I don't have to smoke it like a piccolo. Homer got the bugger.
Mayor, you got anything else to say to me?
Let Price handle things. He wanted to be sheriff, didn't he?
This is Deputy Wilkes calling Sheriff Price, over. Sheriff Price here, over.
I'm out here on Route 10, Sheriff, about 3 miles north of town. There's been a bad accident, over.
I'm leaving now. little girl here got thrown from the car.
Sorry.
How did it happen? Whiskey. He's real shaky. This whole situation could be real shaky. Yeah. So you just keep it real easy. Okay. Are you the driver of this vehicle?
What's it to you?
May I see your driver's license, please?
What for?
You should know that you have the right to remain silent. Anything you say can and will be used against you in a court of law. You also have the right to have an attorney present doing questioning. I'm arresting you for manslaughter. Let's go.
Go? I ain't going nowhere with you.
You're wrong about that. There's a little girl over here that's dead. And apparently you've been drinking. If you take one more step, I'll have to charge you with resisting arrest.
Go ahead, boy. Shoot me.
That you're moving on the back roads by the rivers of my memory, and flowers are just gentle on my mind. That you're waving from the back roads by the rivers of my memory, ever smiling, ever gentle on my mind.
Please move back and give them room. Please move back. Folks, please move back and give them room. Give them plenty of room. Move back. Miss, would you please move back, please? Move back, will you, miss? Would you move back? Please move back. Move back. Come on, just move back, people. Give them room. Move back. Please move back, miss.
You animal, you biggest pig! You killed my little girl! Get out of here! Get out of here! You murderer! You murderer!
At this speed, if you try anything foolish, we're both gonna die.
Not me, black boy. You're the one that's gonna die.
The likes of this Tennessee square.
He's done it. That's the white man.
You owe him a dime, Springer.
Don't you hear what I said? That nigger's got a white man locked up in jail.
You were there, Benji. You killed that little Dawes girl.
Well, now, that just ain't the point, is it?
Let me have the dime, Benji.
That nigger's got a white man locked up in jail, and you just gonna sit there.
The dime.
Sure. Sure. Here, Rankin. Here's your dime. Here.
Now you plug it back in.
I reckon I've seen everything now. Yeah. I reckon I've seen it all. They ought to kick you out of the clan, Rankin!
What you boys gonna do?
What boys?
You know, the clan. What plan?
Gotta eat with them, Washington says. Gotta go to school with them, Washington says. Gotta let them vote, Washington says. Next thing you know, Washington's gonna say we gotta sleep with them. Hey, boy, you spit on my boot.
Good for 'em. Make 'em shine.
Yeah? Well, spit on the other one.
Hey, hello, John. Catch anything?
Trade you 4 catfish for a haircut, Joe.
Well, nice size. Here, boy, clear these.
You heard? Yeah, I heard. They say he's not from around here. What's his name?
Braddock.
The Roper County Braddocks?
You know of any others?
Which one?
Johnny.
The old man's son.
What you gonna do about it, Little?
Nothing.
You want to make a telephone call?
Nope.
You have the right to make a call.
Don't tell me what my rights are, boy. I can make that call anytime I want to. Boy. You know I'm like a time bomb in this jail. The longer I'm in here, the madder my daddy's gonna get. You do understand, don't you?
You don't care anything about that little girl, do you?
Wake me up when it's time to eat, boy.
You back already?
Highway Patrol took over. That kid sure is a mean one, ain't he?
Yeah, man, he's real mean, you know. He's just like he has a disease, you know. He's got so much hate in him. Something is eating away at him all the time.
Yeah, I know what you mean, man. You know, Jim, over in Nam, I got to be pretty close with some of the white boys in my detachment. They needed me, and I needed them. One day, on patrol, we got in a firefight with Charlie. It was a miracle that we got out of it alive. When we did, one of the white boys came up to me, threw his arms around me, and he hugged me tight. He was so happy.
Man, you know I've been there before, too.
Wait a minute. When my tour was up and I was on leave coming home, he came up to me again, and he made me give him my address, said he wanted to keep in touch. Now, you know he won't. He meant it at the time, you know, but he won't.
Do you want to keep in touch with him?
I think so. If it wasn't for that wall.
No, I don't understand that. What wall?
You know the wall. The wall that somebody painted a long time ago with one side white, one side black. That sure is a high wall, man.
All right, you two. Come on, up to bed now.
Oh, Mommy. Can't we stay up a little bit longer?
Come on.
Night, honey.
I don't want to hear any talking, you hear me?
They're late, aren't they?
It's a TV special, The Wizard of Oz. Johnny.
Mm-hmm.
Johnny, why don't we move?
Move? Move where?
I don't know. A larger town, maybe Atlanta or Birmingham. Maybe even to California. Lots of people are going to
Be
California.
kind of like running, wouldn't it?
I didn't mean it like that.
I ain't running, Julia, so you can get that idea right out of your head.
Well, it just seemed to me that there'd be more opportunity for you in another place.
It still sounds like running to me. I don't want to hear no more about it.
Chicken, chicken little! You white nigger!
Stay here.
Chicken! Chicken! Chicken, chicken! Hey, chicken little! Hey, chicken! Chicken little! Chicken little! Hey, chicken
You're one of the Packer kids, ain't you? How old are you, boy? Answer me.
16.
You think you're gonna make 17?
I hope so.
Well, I'm gonna lay something down for you, boy, and if you got a brain in your head, you pick it up. Next time you go by the hardware store, you stay away from the disinfectant counter. You stay away from that disinfectant, you hear me? 'Cause you ain't nothing but a bug! Now get out!
Here, boy.
Hello? Speaking. Who is this? Hello? Hello? did this to you?
I don't know. I couldn't say.
How many?
3, maybe 4. I don't know.
We better get you to the doctor. Come on, partner. You going hunting or something, John S.?
Who beat up Brad Wilkes?
If I knew that, John, I'd have him in jail.
Well, maybe we can just find out.
If you do that, Harley, will you let me know?
No, we'll tell you where to find the bodies.
Look, Harley, I've got a job to do. So don't go messing around making it harder.
What you want me to say? Yes, sir, boss.
We can start with that.
Oh, hell, Price. Why'd you beat up your own deputy? And you the sheriff. You know better off than we ever was.
That's right. All right, men. I'm doing what I can. And I'm doing it within the law. Now, you men gave me this badge, and I'm going to use it. You understand that, Harley? If you go against me, you're going to have a whole lot of trouble on your hands.
Are you threatening me, Sheriff?
No, I'm promising you. Now, you men get out of here. Come on. Let's go on home. I'm surprised at you. Good Baptist like you.
Don't worry, Mama. He'll be all right. He can take care of himself.
Miss Shade, Mary, bring me a cup of coffee, will you?
What happened, Jimmy?
Brad Wilkes got stomped on last night.
KKK?
I don't think so. The KKK wouldn't have gone to the trouble of busting in a store to ambush him. They would have just jerked him up wherever they happened to find him.
It was you they were after. You were supposed to have that duty last night, but Brad Wilkes took it for you. I bet John Little could tell you who did it.
I'm sure he could. But after I've already asked him to mind his own business, how can I turn around and ask him for help?
Oh, God! Do you think pride worth getting killed for?
Don't you?
You have any proof Springer did it?
No. I know he did.
Oh, that would impress the Supreme Court, Little. It really would.
If he gets away with this, we can kiss law and order goodbye in Colusa County.
I'll tell you something that concerns me more than that. What do you think old man Braddock over in Roper County is going to do when he hears our black sheriff has his little white Fauntleroy locked up?
He don't know yet.
If he knew, he would have been here. Boy hadn't called him. He wants to make sure that when he does, his daddy will get real good and mad.
Then Price is gonna need help.
You didn't seem to think so the day you handed him your badge and walked out of the office. Hell, Lil, you didn't even show him where the bathroom was.
All right, I was wrong. I know it.
You want to go and find Benji Springer and lock him up because he helped beat up that deputy last night. The answer's no. You've got no authority.
But Price is gonna need help, and you won't let me help him.
I didn't say that. I said you had no authority to help him.
Well, what am I supposed to do?
That depends.
On what?
On whether you mind being called a nigger lover.
Hello, Daddy? This is Johnny. Yes, sir, I'm over here in Colusa. Well, Daddy, you ain't gonna believe this, but I'm in jail. Yes, sir, I had a little accident out on the highway, and this new sheriff they got, he locked me up. Yes, sir, that new sheriff. Well, Daddy, I wanted to call you the day he locked me up, but he wouldn't let me. Fine, Daddy, fine. Be seeing you hear?
Why did you tell your father that lie?
Oh, I don't know. Just seemed like the thing to do. Would you like to hit me or something?
I've been raped.
Anybody seen George Harley?
You must be getting along with Whitey pretty good, Jim. You're going to start locking up your brothers.
No man who rapes a 15-year-old virgin is a brother of mine.
Well, look who's here. Oh, yes, sir, boss himself.
Got a warrant for your arrest, Harley.
I don't care nothing about no paper.
Look, Harley, don't make it harder on yourself.
Now, look, Price, I'm working on my car. I got no time to go nowhere with you, man.
I'm gonna take you in, Harley. You can set your mind to that.
You gotta come through us to get to him. Big man.
Well, I don't guess I can.
Uh-oh.
Come on, get over there. Get over there. I know you guys don't want to get locked up, so just take it easy. Let's go.
Where you taking him? Where you taking my boy? He's a good boy. He ain't done nothing. I told you he ain't done nothing. How come you got to go messing around with good, decent black folks anyhow, Mr. Mucky-the-Muck? Huh. Your head's all swole up cause you the sheriff now, huh? You old no-good, stomp-down, highfalutin dog. You white folks nigger! I'll get you for this. You pig! You pig, you! You better not come back here! I'll fix you!
What I ought to do is put you two in the same cell and let you kill each other.
Welcome to the Colusa County Jail, Sambo.
Shut your mouth, you redneck peckerwood.
Oh, now what's the matter? You don't like us kindly white folk?
You tell it like it is, hunky.
You keep saying you're not going to do it, but I know you are.
No, I'm not either. There's no chance.
No chance, my foot. It's been all over you like chalk on a blackboard. You're going to be that nigger's deputy just as sure as the sun is going to shine in July.
You don't know how silly you sound.
I haven't lived with you all these years without learning something about you, John Little.
Keep me aggravating. You know that, Julia? You think you know everything there is to know about me.
Well, I know you're going to do that. I know it. And I don't care if my knowing it makes you mad or not. Everybody's going to say John Little's got a nigger boss. Ha, ha, ha. You're going to say John Little is a nigger lover. But you're just going to go out and do it anyway. Every white woman in Colusa County is going to look at me with big, sad, pitying eyes, but that won't stop you. And the children are going to get hurt, but that won't stop you either. When you get it into your mind that the law is law and right is right, you're so blind stubborn you don't stop to consider anything or anybody.
This time, Miss Smarty Pants, you're dead wrong. He wanted to be sheriff, so let him work at it. I'm not gonna pick up his marbles for him. Devil with him. I'm not going anywhere near him.
You're as good as that man's deputy right now.
I tell you I'm not!
Huh.
I'm not.
You got my boy here. I come for him.
What's your boy's name?
Don't you give me that. You just get him out here.
Is your son named John Braddock?
You better believe it. Now get him out here. I'm in a hurry.
I'll release him to you. His bail is set at $25,000.
25,000?
Mr. Braddock, your son is charged with manslaughter, driving under the influence of alcohol, resisting arrest, and leaving the scene of an accident.
Manslaughter?
He was in an automobile accident. A little girl was killed.
Some, little black girl, I imagine.
Mr. Braddock, a little girl is a little girl. It so happens she was a little white girl. 6 years old, named Lori.
Give me the keys to my son's cell.
No way.
Hey, you know who my brother is?
Biggest man in Roper County, they tell me.
And, that don't mean a thing to you, huh?
Yes, sir, it does. It means you're away from home.
What are we standing here talking to him for, Frank? Let's go in there and take him.
I hope you don't do that, Mr. Braddock. If you do, I'll have to shoot you.
And if he misses, I won't.
So, this is what it's come to in Colusa County, huh?
He'll be back.
With an army.
Federal troops. Mayor, you asked me to come to you if I had a problem I couldn't get around.
Fine, Price, fine. I appreciate it. But don't come in here talking about federal troops. I'm an old man. You want to kill me?
Well, what am I supposed to do when this town starts filling up with those Roper County people? Am I supposed to release that boy to them?
We're releasing no prisoners to any Roper County mob. Go out and deputize as many men as you'll need.
Well, I thought about that.
And?
And suppose all I can find to help are black men. You can see what'll happen, can't you? 20 black men surrounding a jail with shotguns. All the whole thing will come to is a race riot, and all a riot brings is federal troops.
There you go again with federal troops.
Well, you do see the problem, don't you?
Of course I see the problem. You think I'm stupid? Look, Bryce, I'm an old man. And I don't see too well anymore. You tell me, is John Little white or black?
Well, I'd say he's kind of, off-white.
Well, will you do an old man a favor? Will you have a talk with that off-white deputy of yours before you start in dropping words around like federal and troops?
All right, Mayor, I'll have a talk with him.
Hold on! Over! I have something to say to you. You better pour yourself a bourbon.
A bourbon, Mayor?
Well, you drink it while I'm not home. Might as well start drinking it when I am.
Oh, Mayor, you got me wrong.
I haven't had you wrong for a second in the 18 years you've been with me. Bourbon.
Pretty flag.
Don't try to snow me. You think you've been snowing me for years. You've had your ear to my keyhole for so long, I'm surprised it's not cauliflower. Year in and year out, you've listened to everything that's been said in this room, and then passed the ill-gotten information on to every black man, woman, and child in Colusa County. All right? Oh, come on, Homer. I know you and I know your people. In this county, you've always told white people what they want to hear, and then gone off and laughed at them behind their backs. So tell me what I want to hear now. You can laugh later.
All right, Mayor. But this time what you want to hear is the truth. I do what I can for the cause.
You were listening at the door while Price was in here. You wanted to know whether he'd come to play footsie with Mr. Charlie, right?
Something like that.
And if he had, and did, he wouldn't get a single black deputy when he needed one. Am I right? We're finally coming to understand one another.
Oh, I think we've always kind of understood one another, Mayor.
You ready?
Nope. But I guess I'm as ready as I'm going to be.
I don't know. They're pretty good old boys. Most of them.
Pretty good old boys.
Well, looky here.
The sheriff has got something to say to you boys.
Nobody's interested.
I'll make a deal with you, Jackson. You keep your mouth shut, and I won't slap a knot in your head, okay?
My.
I arrested a white boy named John Braddock. His daddy came over this morning from Roper County and demanded that I release him. I told him that the judge set the bail, $25,000. That would be the only way he could get him out. Well, he didn't like that. He left Colusa County madder than a wet hen. He'll be back over here with a lot of those Roper County people. And they're going to try to bust that boy out of jail. As long as there's a breath in my body, they're not going to do it. I know that none of you men voted for me, but it was a fair election and I won. I'm trying my best to be a good sheriff, but no man, black or white, can be a good anything without people behind him, backing him up. I need backing up tonight. I want to turn those Roper County people around on the highway before they get into town. Now, I've already deputized 10 black men to help me. But that'll only make it black against white. And I don't want that. No good can come of that.
Well, what do you want from us?
Ten white deputies.
He comes in here like that. He's not uppity, he's super uppity. Super nigger, that's what he is.
What about it, Warren?
John, what about it, Warren?
You want to know what I think?
We don't. John Little and that black buddy of his have got an overload of guts.
Okay, men, you can see the situation. The whites are here to see the fun. Our black brothers behind them are spoiling for a fight. When those Roper County people get here, they're not gonna take kindly to us. So keep everybody cool. Mostly yourselves. I don't want any shooting unless the Roper County people shoot first. But the one sure thing is that nobody gets through. All right, let's move out. Keep that crowd back and take our positions.
We with you, Sheriff. Look at that Roper County guy.
How many do you think he'll bring with him?
Everybody in Roper County that he can find that owes him money or a favor.
And how many do you think that'll be?
Everybody.
Here they come!
What's going on here?
I'm afraid you're gonna have to turn around and go back, Mr. Braddock.
This here's a public highway.
Paid for by the people of Colusa County. Now back it up and turn it around like the sheriff said.
I am warning you.
No, let me warn you. If you try to bust through this roadblock, you're gonna get fired on.
I didn't come alone.
No, sir, I can see that. But I hope you told them if they tried to get past us, they're going to have to walk through 12-gauge patterns. This is Colusa County, Mr. Braddock, and Colusa County law.
You looked upon the city as it crumbled neath the dead. Watched the golden valleys as they turned to crimson red. From the blood of fellow men, and yet you turned your head, and not in all the tears for which you cried. Had a single tear been shed, really shed.
One, yeah. Movement among these black deputies. All right, let's go. Jackson.
Let's give love just another try.
We've done enough talking.
Getting time with found a little piece.
Okay, get them turned around, all of them. Come on.
All right, you heard him. Let's go.
What about it?
If you people think you've heard the last of me, you are mistaken. And you better believe it.
Set yourself free. Walk with me.
He means it. I know he means it. I'm sending his boys to the state capitol in the morning. They'll keep him there until his trial comes up.
How do you think you're going to like driving when you learn how? I'm going to remember you. You do that. Name Rankin. D.K. Rankin. I'm the easiest man in this county to find. Now move, boy.
Change it away. History. Try it and see what these could be.
Rankin, I appreciate it. John, you and me used to go fishing together when we was little. You always was a good old boy. Thanks. Nice.
Hello, boy. You want to draw your gun, you go right ahead. You don't know who I am, do you?
Sure don't.
Me and you. We met in a dark place a while back. You remember now, don't you?
What do you want?
Oh, I got what I want. I got you.
What you got against me?
You mean you don't know? You really don't know?
I suppose I do.
Yeah, I suppose you do, too. Now then, you just get the key and let that white boy out of that cell back there. Then you and I'll talk about what I got against you.
Not a chance. If you're gonna kill me, go ahead and get it over with. I'm just sorry it's not a man doing it.
Do what he says, Benji. What?
Kill him!
You keep with me, little.
You've just been trying your best to make a shambles out of everything I worked for all these years.
I'm warning you, little.
Beat up on the law. Threaten to kill the law.
Little!
You just won't learn, will you, Benji?
Here, you take it. I don't want it.
Let's forget the whole thing. Okay, Little? Little. Ah! Darn! Little, now!
What's going on back there?
Police brutality.
Hey, Brad, come here. Yeah, call my family, will you? And tell them I'm on my way. It's done.
Drop me off, okay?
Okay.
Wait a minute, where are you all going?
I'm going home.
You mind taking me home too, Price?
Of course not.
Homer's using my car today. He's out buying traps, poison, and clubs. Chipmunks, digging holes all over my yard, and eating the tender shoots. Damnedest thing.
Hello? Yes. Yes. Goodbye. He's coming home.
This time.
I'm giving you fair warning, Price. Come next election, I'm gonna run your legs off.
I'm not gonna run for sheriff next election.
Why not?
My brother Fred, he's gonna run for sheriff. I'm gonna run for mayor.
Walk ashamed with me out into the night. Don't be afraid to feel anything, it's alright. Love is waiting there for us to take. Let's